Heyhoo und willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Genshin Impact, Buch 5 Hydro. Da hinten wartet eine Version von Furina auf uns und wir sprechen mit ihr. Ja, okay. Muss ich jetzt ernsthaft an der Seite hier hoch, oder wie? Ja. Aber was genau sollen wir sie fragen? Hat sie überhaupt Antworten parat? Weiß sie, was passiert ist? Erinnert sie sich noch an alles? Furina?
Oh, who permitted you to come onto the stage? Now, I understand your admiration for my august self, but I must ask you to keep to the rules.
Komm schon, ich bin es.
All right. It is not my intent to reprimand you. There is no need to state your name. Just be off with you. Do not distract me from my performance.
Sieh mich nicht an, sieh mich nicht an. Aber ich sehe kein Publikum.
Oh, do not jest. Can you not feel it?
Was?
I am Focalor. The eyes of countless Fontainians are upon me. I must at all times display the utmost elegance and nobility.
Ich soll nicht zu ihr rüber gucken. Also, hier waren ja Nachrichten, ich soll nicht zu ihr rüberschauen, damit es wieder alles okay wird. Irgendwas stimmt nicht. Ich kann nicht zu ihr durchdringen. Selbst in ihrem Innerem spielt sie immer noch die Rolle des Hydro-Archons. Was für eine Entschlossenheit muss sie haben, dass sie selbst in ihrem inneren Ich und ihr Unterbewusstsein eine so undurchdringliche Abwehr haben. Ich muss mir etwas einfallen lassen.
Dear audience, the performance is experiencing a technical difficulty, but worry not. The guards shall resolve it soon enough.
Ich habe gar nicht mehr mit dem Kampf gerechnet. Oh je, werden es jetzt schlimmere Gegner hier?
Hey, what gives? The audience is still watching me, you know. Guards? Wait, where are the guards? Guards!
Oh mein Gott, warum läuft der so an der Seite? Das ist doch normalerweise nicht so. Oh je, was passiert jetzt? Ausschalten. Alle Lichter sind aus. In Furinas Herzen müssen sich die Blicke der Menschen auf sie symbolisiert haben. Apropos, ich glaube, ich habe gerade eine Art Signalempfang. War das ihre wahre Stimme? Ein Ticket. Seit wann ist das hier? Oh. Es sieht so aus, als würde die Show gleich beginnen. Zeig mir, wie du dich wirklich fühlst, Furina. Akt 1. Vor dem Spiegel. Furina. Erster Akt. Wir sind Furina. Oh je. Oh, das tut mir so leid. Ich weiß, ich sage das oft, aber das tut so weh, wenn man weiß jetzt, was alles abgegangen ist.
Furina. Huh? Who's that? Who's calling me? Where are you?
Be not nervous. Be not afraid. I am before you.
Wait a moment. You're mirror me? How can this be?
Mirror you, huh? You know what? That's not bad. Let's go with that.
Mirror me? What do you wish to say?
The prophecy. Have you heard of it?
What prophecy? Wait. I know. I think. I don't know why, but it's in my head somehow. The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro-Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
Oh
Only
mein
then
Gott.
will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Ach, die Arme.
Oh, very good. You know it well.
What's going on? I can't seem to remember anything clearly. The only thing I know for sure is this prophecy. Will it really come to pass?
Yes, it will. And that is why I've come to you. Disaster will come to Fontaine sooner or later. Things will develop just as the prophecy declared. There is no escaping it.
But doesn't that mean everyone will die? I'm a Fontainian just like them. Will I dissolve too?
Oh, don't worry. Magical meetings exist in this world precisely to give people a chance to turn things around. It is the reason why you met me today. I will tell you how to save everyone, but you may have to suffer somewhat.
Ja, nur 500 Jahre leiden, ja? Kannst du ja mal machen.
Oh, so there's still hope after all. Goodness, you frightened me. You spoke so much and with so much certainty. As for the suffering, well, I will admit that the first thing that came to mind was, why do I have to be the one to suffer? But if the prophecy will come true, I'll also die anyway, right? So if I've already met you as my magical meeting in this world, if there were scales, with all the people of Fontaine on one side and my pain on the other, is it not obvious where the scales should tilt?
You truly are the perfect human, my ideal. I suppose this would also be the justice that belongs to you.
Huh?
Don't worry, it's nothing. Listen well. Fontaine has just lost its Hydro-Archon. I need you to play a role, that of the new Archon.
Play as a god?
That's right. You must begin a never-ending masquerade. You must never let anyone suspect your identity. If you can keep it up, then I shall have my way of defying this prophecy. But should your identity be revealed, then all hope will be lost.
But how will I do this? A human assuming the role of a god without being exposed.
Don't worry. What you must do is not to turn yourself into a real god. You simply need to play the role of a god as humans imagine them to be. Being a human yourself, I'm sure you already know what such an entity would be like. Remember, your true challenge will not be pursuing divinity, but contending against humanity.
I'm still not sure I understand, but I'll try. So, how long am I going to have to play this role?
500 Jahre.
To accomplish this mission, you will have to stay on the stage for many, many years. You will endure and not grow old until your task ends. But I promise you, all will eventually end in a magnificent and dramatic trial, and everyone will be saved.
A trial, huh? How exciting. I'll be looking forward to it.
Ey, wie harmlos sie klingt. Und so ganz unschuldig. Zweiter Akt. Die Rede beim Antritt. Furina. Amtsantritt. Oh je. Jetzt kommt die Rolle, die sie gespielt hat.
The Maison Cardinalise has announced my accession, but this is my first time facing the people. What should I say to most appear like a god? To be honest, I still don't know. Perhaps I should first try to act natural.
Mut zusammennehmen.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and welcome to the Opera Epiclese. I'm sure you've all heard about how I have taken on the role of Hydro-Archon. Indeed, I am Furina de Fontaine, your new Archon.
Aufrichtig verhalten.
In truth, I know little about becoming a nation's new god, but it will be my honor to guide you all. As the god Focalor, the god of justice, I shall do all within my power to lead you into an age of fairness and justice.
Die Rede höflich beenden.
Once again, thank you all for coming. If you should have any questions or suggestions, please send them to the Maison Cardinalise. The future of Fontaine will require us to work together, after all. This should do it. I thought I might stammer, but thankfully, I was able to convey my thoughts just fine. Okay, and next.
That's the new Hydro-Archon. Is this some kind of joke by the Maison? I would have thought that a being that surpasses humanity would be a bit more assertive.
Boah, wie gemein.
Hey, did you hear that? She even told us to send her suggestions there at the end.
Deswegen war es ja auch so wichtig, diese Maske aufrechtzuerhalten, weil wenn es jemand herausfindet, dann würden alle sterben. Und genau deswegen hat sie diese Rolle auch so toll gespielt.
Shouldn't gods be all-powerful? She's being so modest. What's the difference between her and an ordinary person, then?
If you ask me, perhaps the succession didn't actually happen. She might just be a Maison-backed puppet.
Wait, what's going on? Why is everyone suspecting me of being a fake? Oh, this is bad. If I get exposed here, there'll be no saving the people from the prophecy. Right. Mirmi said that I just need to play the role of a god as humans imagine them to be. Calm down, Furina. Think. What do the people want? How would they imagine a god to speak and act? Assertive, with a strong sense of presence. One who can dispel all doubt. That is the character I'm fated to play.
Oh mein Gott.
Oh, very good, my people. Only ones such as you are deserving of my rule. Now, I was wondering, if some weak puppet were to one day come onto the stage and claim ownership of this opera house, would the children of Fontaine follow them? Well, it seems that you would all see right through them. Having passed my test, you are qualified to witness wondrous trials alongside my august self, here in this opera house. You may consider my previous act a door gift of sorts. I thought it was a debut that suited the atmosphere. Now then, let us be reintroduced.
Ah, so that was just a performance. How could I have forgotten that we were inside an opera house?
Her personality. It's quite shocking, to be honest, but I suppose it's a better look than before.
Such a fascinating and bold deity. How wonderful. Our future may yet be bright after all.
It seems I've turned them around. Best follow this flow and restart my accession speech.
Mut zusammennehmen, zuversichtlich sein.
My dear people, whether you acknowledge me or not, whether you trust me or nay, I say to you, keep faith in your ardor for justice. We have heard it said that this nation's sins can no longer be washed away. Well, I say that justice is most fragrant when it blooms amid sin.
Dramatisch verhalten.
The scales of justice should not weigh heavy in the hands of its god. On one side, it must carry fairness and justice. And on the other, praise and applause.
Wann kommt dann die Oratrice?
May law be the prayer on our lips. May judgment be our worship. Let us light the fires and drink to the future of Fontaine.
Die Rede auf spektakuläre Weise beenden.
There is no trouble in this world that justice cannot solve. All that is needed is for you, my people, to believe in it, heart and soul. So long as I, the Archon Focalor, stand within the Opera Epiclese, so long as I stand before the Oratrice, I shall even judge the gods of this world!
Dritter Akt. Im Opernhaus Furina. Okay, ich muss das leider in der nächsten Folge machen, weil 17 Minuten. In der nächsten Folge geht es dann weiter mit Furinas dritten Akt. Bis dahin und tüdelü.